What's up, guys? So today I actually wanted to talk over my favorite origin, but the origin that's kind of fallen off in these past couple of weeks, and that's Voidwalker. Voidwalker used to be incredibly strong, and I mean, they nerfed a lot of its utility with the Voidheart nerfs. You can't use Voidheart as a way to teleport around the map, which can be seen as a good thing. You also can't use place guild bases on the hunt, which can also be seen as a good thing. You can't have the Voidwalker bringing his entire guild there. But that also has limited Voidwalker's utility a lot to now where it's stuck where you just kind of use it as a PvP origin, which is good if Voidwalker bounties gave you any amount of attribute XP. So when you're progging a Voidwalker slot, usually you'd want to take bounties to get your things. But the bounties give a lot of actual XP, but not any attribute XP. So you'll be stuck with that. You need to like whatever, where it has like the up arrow and stuff, and you can't put in points, but you have the points. I don't really know. I'm sure all of you get what I'm talking about. But Voidwalker gives absolutely zero training investment XP or whatever it's called, and it just makes it so you have to go farm a mob. Like if you need like ironsing levels, you have to use ironsing mantras on a mob, and you won't get enough from fighting a player. After watching this back, I just wanted to pop in and say that farming Starswept Valley is a billion times more like quick than doing Voidwalker bounties. With job boards, it is quite literally pointless to try and do Voidwalker bounties when you can just use a Voidwalker bounty to get to Starswept, kill your bounty, and then just farm Starswept instead of doing any more bounties. That is literally what I do. And sometimes I don't even do that. I just teleport to Hive and do it that way. There's no point in actually trying to do that because the job boards at Starswept Valley are so insane for XP, and you'll get all of your leveling XP from just hitting the mobs. It is incredibly dumb, and that should be nerfed, and Voidwalker should be buffed if they want there to be differences in play style rather than just teleporting to a Starswept Valley and farming that for like 2 hours and then being maxed. You won't. You can do like 20 bounties and you still won't be anywhere remotely close. It could be 25-star bounties and you'd be have the power, like the amount of XP for power 20, but you would still be stuck at like power 16 because you don't have enough of the actual attribute levels, which is terrible. But I wanted to move on and talk about the problem with actually taking bounties, 5-star bounties, as a low level. As you're seeing in the background footage, I'm boss raiding here. I'm fighting 3 people. If I was anything other than a maxed out assassin build, I do not think that this would have been possible. Which is, I mean, kind of crazy. You just can't win some of these bounties if you take them because you'll get ganked. So there's no anti-gank protection or anything. And I mean, it's fair. Just don't take the people in guilds. But you don't always check. Like I did not realize that this guy was protected by 3 different people when I took my bounty. Anyway, I wanted to actually move on to my final point, which is getting ganked in Voidheart. All right, so the next point I want to go on about is getting ganked in Voidheart because oh my gosh, you literally cannot do anything if you get ganked in Voidheart by like more than one person. You'll just die because when you open up a portal, right, using the Void Mother or whatever, it lets the entirety of Etris come after you through that portal. If we maybe instead of having it be where you can have like say 20 people go through that same portal, make it only 2, and one of them is guaranteed to be you, the person who opened the portal in the first place. So only let one other person through. That way, and if any more go through, they get teleported to a random other area rather than the place that you went. This would solve a lot of problems. Mainly, if you're getting ganked in Voidheart in a like 2 or 3v1, that means that you have a way to isolate yourself from the rest of the pack, and they have to be winning the 1v1. And it'll also give you around a minute grace period if you have a bounty where your opponent can't Voidwalk to you and help their teammate. So you will have around a minute or so to actually fight back and win. Otherwise, with this current system setup, it was a good idea in theory, make it so you can escape the Voidheart without just having the Void Mother be an automatic free escape. But unfortunately, the way it was executed makes it so it doesn't really matter that you can escape because you're gonna die anyway. Especially if you were as low as I was in this thing. I got really low because I was trying to run to the Voidheart or to the Void Mother and escape. Um, Also because I was fighting 2 max levels and I froze, so that might also have contributed. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this. The Voidwalker origin is a little bit cooked right now, and I would love to hear your guys' opinions on it. Um, anyway, see y'all next time. Also, please subscribe so I can get a CCPS. I'm just greedy like that. Thank you.